Darius the Mede and Darius the First the Great. Jehovah's Witnesses recognize that there are multiple rulers named Darius mentioned in historical and biblical records. They focus especially on two key figures. Darius the Mede, mentioned in the book of Daniel, Daniel chapter 5 verse 30, 31, 6-128. Darius the Mede is noted for being appointed ruler over the kingdom of Babylon after its conquest by the Medes and Persians in 539 B.C.E. This occurred after the dramatic fall of Babylon, as prophesied by Daniel and others. According to Jehovah's Witnesses, Darius the Mede's rule was significant because it fulfilled biblical prophecy. He is also known for his interaction with Daniel, particularly in the account of Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel 6. Darius reluctantly threw Daniel into the lion's den after being manipulated by jealous officials, but he expressed faith in Daniel's God and rejoiced when Daniel was saved. Darius the Mede is understood by some biblical scholars associated with Jehovah's Witnesses to possibly be the same as Gubaru, a governor appointed by Cyrus the Great. This is a debated historical point but aligns with their efforts to harmonize biblical and historical accounts. Darius I, Darius the Great. Darius I ruled the Persian Empire from 522 to 486 BCE and is mentioned in the books of Ezra, Nehemiah, and Haggai. He is significant for his role in the rebuilding of the Temple in Jerusalem, an event tied to the fulfillment of Bible prophecy. In the book of Ezra, it is noted that during Darius's reign, opposition to the rebuilding of the Temple was overcome. He not only allowed the work to continue but also provided resources for it. Ezra chapter 6 verses 1-12. This demonstrates how God used a non-Israelite ruler to accomplish his purposes. Jehovah's Witnesses often highlight the cooperation between God's people and secular authorities in this period as an example of Jehovah's sovereignty over human affairs. Theological significance of Darius. Jehovah's Witnesses emphasize the sovereignty of Jehovah God in guiding history, as seen in the reigns of these rulers. Both Darius the Mede and Darius the First the Great are viewed as instruments in fulfilling divine prophecy. Darius the Mede. His reign marked the end of Babylonian dominance and demonstrated Jehovah's power to overthrow oppressive regimes, as foretold in the Bible. Darius I. His support for the Jewish people and the temple reconstruction shows Jehovah's ability to influence even non-believers to carry out his will. Prophetic fulfillment and Daniel's role. The accounts involving Darius are also used by Jehovah's Witnesses to underscore the faithfulness of God's servants. Daniel's steadfastness and trust in Jehovah despite the threat of death highlight the importance of loyalty to God under pressure. Darius's reaction to Daniel's deliverance, praising Jehovah as the living God, exemplifies how true worship can lead others to recognize Jehovah's power and authority. Practical lessons from Darius. Jehovah's Witnesses often draw practical applications from the accounts involving Darius, emphasizing themes such as the importance of maintaining faith and integrity in the face of opposition, trusting in Jehovah's ability to deliver his people and accomplish his purposes, even through seemingly impossible circumstances, recognizing Jehovah's control over world events and rulers, which provides reassurance to Christians today living under various governments. In summary, Darius, whether as Darius the Mede or Darius the First the Great, is viewed within the framework of biblical prophecy and God's overarching sovereignty. Jehovah's Witnesses appreciate these historical accounts as demonstrations of Jehovah's ability to protect and guide his people while fulfilling his promises through the ages. Please like and subscribe.